Hey G-Mamas, today we have news for you. I'm here with my friend and yoga teacher, Liana. I will put her link below so you can follow her Instagram and see all the amazing things she does. But today, as I'm recording, I am starting my first week of my first trimester, but I have been doing yoga the whole time during my pregnancy. If you have never done yoga before, this lesson of today you will be able to follow, and regardless of being in your first, second or third trimester, we will make it very easy and you can make it every day. So Liana, talk to us about what you do and who you are.
So my name is Liana and I've been teaching and practicing yoga for almost for 20 years, so 2 decades. And I gave birth to Benjamin. I was 39 years old.
G-Mama.
And actually I turned 40 at that same year. Was practicing during the whole pregnancy and after he was born as well. I've been teaching yoga for like everyone. I follow the 7 main chakras, so my classes I call healing yoga. We explore each one of the 7 chakras. When you do yoga, when you practice yoga, you are completely immersed in yourself, because in labor you have to be present, even with the pain and even with the whatever comes. Yoga will help you to stay centered and present and connected. So it will be much easier to give birth if you know how to manage your stress levels. And after you give birth, when you have your little one and he or she cries and you don't know what to do, and you have to be really centered and you have to be relaxed. The whole emotional and energetic part of being a mom is really beneficial.
Yeah, it's basically a physical activity that you connect your body and mind. It's very complex, it's very complete. I prefer because it gives me both at once. If you think the yoga practice is pushing you too hard, always listen to your body.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Hello everyone. So I'm here with Cindy. She's how many weeks?
29.
29 weeks pregnant. But this class is for everyone. So if you are new to your pregnancy, if you are at the end of your pregnancy, this class can be for you. We're gonna explore breathing, some postures to help to open the body and help to create space for the growing baby. And also we're gonna end with a quick meditation so you can feel more centered, more present and more connected with your baby. So we're gonna start. We have here some props, blocks and the bolster, but if you don't have at home, don't worry, you can use pillows, you can use folded towels or folded blankets. It will help to prop yourself with some positions. So this one I'm gonna ask Cindy to lie on the bolster. So I'm gonna prop the block under the bolster, so it has like a certain angle. And if you so you sit on the floor. So if you need extra height under your hips, you can use a block there as well. Yeah, right on your sacrum. So you can either have your legs straight out, or you can have your feet together, knees out to the sides, and your arms just relaxed on your side. So this position is really good for open the lungs and the chest. So sometimes we feel like we're carrying the heavy weight in the core area, so we tend to kind of crunch ourselves forward. So this position will help to open the chest and to breathe deeper. So we're gonna start with some moment to center ourselves. So just close your eyes, have your palms facing up, your shoulders relaxed, so you can feel yourself here at this very moment with your body. And then just really feel the connection with your growing baby. Just imagine that you have a heart beating also apart from yourself inside your body. So just feel the heart beating as your own, and feel this miracle and this blessing that is have a body that can really create life. And then you start to really noticing your breathing. So just start to notice where the breath goes and where you feel you need to open up, so then the breath can flow a little bit more to that area. And as your belly grows, for some people it's really hard to breathe all the way down to the belly. But even though, see if you can do that, a big inhale, a deep inhale that goes all the way down, close to your baby. So then you can keep breathing in, so you can expand your rib cage, you can expand your chest. And then you can even pause a little bit at the top of the inhalation. So just be careful to not holding the breath too long. And then as you exhale, feel your chest relaxing, your rib cage relaxing, and your belly kind of hugging your growing baby. And then you can even count your inhalation 4 or 6 or even 8 counts. A little pause, maybe 1 second, 2 seconds at the top. And then same count to exhale. Remember that exhalation is really useful when you want to slow down, when you want to calm down, when you want to kind of relax the whole body. So it's really helpful when you are in your labor and having all the contractions. So a big inhale to really feel the body expanding, the belly creating space for the baby, and you're creating space for your lungs, for your heart. And as you breathe out, you kind of melt onto whatever you lie on, your bolster, your block, or on the floor, so you can really feel supported. Let's do one more breathing like this, inhaling in perhaps in 6 or in 8, and then you exhale in 6 or in 8. And then you can return to your normal breathing, but notice that your breath is already long, is already deeper than before. So to come out of this position, you can roll to your side. So you roll to your right side. You just remove the props. And you can come to the all fours. So you spread your fingers on the floor, so you really feel the ground and the earth supporting your hands as you feel your knees. You can either have your toes tucked or you can have your toes pointed, whatever that feels better for your knee. And then here we're gonna start to round and arch the back. So you breathe in. So actually here you breathe out, so you round your back, you feel your belly coming in, you feel like you're hugging the baby. And as you breathe in, you kind of drop the lower back as you open the chest and feel the baby kind of in a little sack. So as you breathe out, you don't need to contract the belly, but just feel the core hugging the baby in. and you really feel the openness across your shoulder blades, and as you breathe in, feel the openness across your chest. So let's do that a few more rounds. This movement is really good to awaken the spine and to bring a little bit more fluidity and movement into the spine, especially the end of the pregnancy, that we feel that we carry a lot of weight around the lower back and around the spine. So you can feel a little bit of the movement, and it's good to strengthen the belly as well. So as we breathe out, we feel that we're hugging in but without contracting. And as we breathe in, we feel the expansion and you feel the belly kind of hanging. And then here, separate your knees a little bit more than your feet. You can untuck your toes and then sit all the way back into your heels. Rest your head onto the floor. For this one, if you do have props, you can actually have a block under your forehead if you like. And trust me, this position, for those who can't lie on the belly anymore, this position can actually feels really nice and really close to that. So just take one more breath there. Remember to really be aware of the breathing and be aware of what you're experiencing at this moment. So if you have any thought going on, just be aware of your body or sensations that you have in your body. So let that thought to kind of disappear. Now we're gonna come up slowly. You can roll the spine as you walk your hands back. And then we're gonna sit with the legs open. So you take your legs as wide as they go comfortably. If they, you're very flexible, but if they don't go as much as Cindy, you just go whatever. Now you just take your legs whatever that feels comfortable. You need to feel your seat bones though on the floor. So if you're feeling you kind of rounding the spine like this, you just move your legs closer, or you can even bend your knees a little bit so you can feel that the seat bone, so you can sit more forward. One good thing to do is to kind of rotate your thighs out. Yeah, good. So in this position, extend your arms all the way up to the sky. So interlace your fingers and then press your palms up like this. So you're growing taller, and really feel that you're creating space both sides of your body. Extend your legs, but do not keep your knees locked, so you can actually relax your legs. And as you breathe out, bring your hands on your legs, so each hand on your knee or leg. And then from here, start to walk your hands all the way to your feet. Both, yeah, so you move yourself forward. So if you need, you can place your hands onto the floor. So your hands forward or your hands onto your legs. You can relax your head. Just feel a little bit your inner thigh. So when we open the legs like this, we are moving the stagnant energy around the inner groins, the thighs, and all the pelvic region. As you breathe in, slowly come up. Now we're gonna bring the left foot in towards the pelvis. Good. And then your right hand sliding onto the inside of the leg, and then take your left arm up. So you're sliding your hand all the way to your foot. Good. And it doesn't matter how far you go, it's really important to keep your side bend. So this arm will help to create the openness alongside your torso, And also you can feel the inner right leg. Good. As you breathe in, slowly come up. And just a quick back bend as we still in this position. So place your hand onto the floor, your left hand, and then we take the hips up with the right arm. Good. Use your strength. Whatever you feel that is too much for you, you can come back to the floor. You can slow down or just take a breath and then continue. Very good. So now change your legs position. Good. Left hand here, right arm up. Inhale. On your next exhalation, you start to move yourself onto the side stretch. You can close your eyes so you can feel what's going on inside your body. And with the breath, especially if you are expecting your first child, this can be a very unknown and challenging period, months. Now as you breathe in, slowly come up and then place your right hand onto the floor. Use your strength, lift your hips. You can let your head go. Open a little bit your mouth, you can relax the jaw. And then slowly come back down. Now we're gonna come onto the knees. So you go a little bit forward and then you come up. Yep. So tuck your toes onto the floor. And then you press your hips forward as you lift your chest. Good. Now take your arms out to the side so you can open the chest. Turn your palms back and then slowly bring your hands behind you and see how you feel. If this enough for you, is already feeling the back bend, you can just stay here. Or if you want to go further, you can turn your palms facing you. Yeah. And then press your belly forward, chest forward, and then open your chest. So you only go forward if you feel 100% comfortable in the first variation. Now as you breathe in, slowly come up and use your breath to guide you, to help you release your hands. You can sit back onto your heels again. Just take a moment here, pause. Long spine, broad shoulders and chest. Good. And now we can do short meditation. So you can use the bolster to sit on if you feel you need to elevate your hips. But if you feel your knees quite low, like as Cindy, just fine sitting like that. Or you can fold a little blanket and we can elevate the hips. So your one hand onto your belly and the second hand onto your chest and your heart space. And close your eyes for a moment and just connect with your heartbeat and your baby's heartbeat. So you can actually connect with the movement, that growing being, that full of energy, your body and the baby's body. So you can really think of heartfelt emotions and feelings like love and gratitude and compassion and joy and forgiveness, happiness. And just imagine those words going all the way through your placenta to the baby. And put a little smile on your face, bring your hands together in front of your chest. Just finishing the practice with a feeling of gratitude and honor to be a home for this growing baby. Namaste.
Hey.